Hey guys, if you guys didn't notice, this is my best friend
Miguel.
with Eric. He's gonna read. So,
I'm in love with my married best friend. Pretty much grew up with each other early on from there. I knew I had feelings for her, but she was dating another guy, so I never said anything. I wanted to be supportive, even though my feelings were hurt, but I never told her about it and how I felt, so it was nobody's fault but myself. She had mentioned she had a crush on me at the time, but I didn't dig too deep into it. Didn't want to be a home wrecker. By the time they broke up, I moved on away, but we kept in touch. I took a brief vacation back home and planned to tell her my feelings, but then she was in a relationship again with someone. I never wanted to interfere with her relationships, so I never said anything. In time, I found someone. I thought this was the one and married her. But the relationship soared. She became abusive, manipulative, and isolated me from all the people I was close to, including her. I did wind up and end up getting a divorce, and I reconnected with my friend. She got married. Throughout everything, she never stopped being my best friend. Other friends came and go, but she remained, helping me through my lows and understanding why I was disappointed. We always vibed with each other. We always connected on a deeper level than others. She understood how my mind works more than anybody. She makes me laugh more than everyone else. She's the closest thing to a soulmate that I ever had. For years, I've been deeply in love with her, and it hurts. It's almost a decade, and my love for her has only gotten stronger. And 1 decade, even when I try getting over it and denying it, I have loved others, but not on the level that I loved her. It's everything about her humor, her mind, her flaws. I love everything. Sometimes my feelings leave me feeling both lonely, guilty while I'm talking to her. She isn't happy with her relationship. He's abusive. She's fed up with it. I remain supportive as much as I can, even though it kills me. I see what we can be. I know she has some sort of romantic feelings toward me tucked away as well. What do I do? Do I just support it? If it happens, it happens. Should I distance myself? Should I risk it all? Throw everything out there? And hope for the best? I'm at a loss. What should I do? So, what do you think, Eric, after this?
well, listening to story, I feel like this guy feels like, yeah, he needs to show the feelings more, but the thing is, he doesn't know how. I don't know if he's afraid or scared, whatever he is, but I mean, he still has feelings with her, even if he the one who divorced it first. So, so what do you think, Miguel, about the story?
Honestly, he should risk it. Like, he has nothing to lose. Like, yeah, you could lose a friend, but you're always gonna be questioning yourself. Oh, what if I asked her out? Like, what if I didn't go with her? It's always gonna be on your mind. So, might as well tell her how you feel. If you lose a friend, oh well. And if you gain a relationship, even better. She might hate you. I'm not gonna lie, she probably might hate you, but it it's how life goes. You can't do anything about it.
That's true. You gotta risk it. If you still feel like you love your first girl, you gotta risk it. Even if it hurts you really bad in your heart. This is the third story, so
My ex is pregnant with a baby. She claims it's mine, but I don't want it.
whoa! Well, that's too much.
I know.
But here we go.
So recently, me and my girlfriend broke up in early December. I have a series of fights. I already have a 4-year-old son who was born premature and has several disabilities following it. Some unrelated stuff. She was upset because I was letting our relationship go down and everything, which is understandable. I've been alright and haven't really spoken to her. Me and my little dude had a cool Christmas and he had great fun. 3 days ago, she called me and let me know that she was pregnant. Ooh, and the baby was mine.
What the?
It was a bit of a shock. We were so careful with protection. I don't want another one. As wonderful as my boy is, I spent all my time with him. I don't have time to co-parent another kid. Because we were so careful, I'm kind of hesitant to say the baby is mine. But I don't want to say that she's clearly like cheating on me or anything. I don't know what this post is about or anything, but he just wants to show, is he a parent or not. I know this post claims and it shows that like I'm a bad parent, but should I give up his rights or just pay child support? I'm at a loss. I don't want to tip my son's life upside down with this baby. I don't know how successful co-parenting with my son is. Sometimes I have dropped in the office to take him to hospital visits, to visit the mom. But what should I do? How should I judge with this future kid? Should I prioritize him or what? So yeah, he doesn't want this other child. What do you think?
I think, for my opinion, this story is a little bit graphical because, I mean, if you guys think about it, like the guy when he was with the girl, they had a baby together,
But he
but
doesn't.
know if it's his or not. So, but the thing that's very sad, it's like if it's his or not, he wants no part of it, of that baby, the first, child. But
She cheated on you, man, and there's nothing you can really do besides break up with her. Honestly, that's the only thing.
yep, break up with her. Really, just break up with her.
You could ghost her.
You could, but
I mean, she did disrespect him on Facebook.
but if she's very smart, she will know how to,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
People that have smartphones.
But honestly, it's like they don't have kids together. Well, by this post, they don't have kids or anything, and they don't live together. So honestly,
Just break up.
break up.
Just break
Your
up.
relationship's early on anyway. Like,
That's a red flag right there. Obvious. So
in my opinion, honestly, you should co-parent. I mean, if you really have doubts, you should get a DNA test. Like, but if he's yours, you gotta take care of it, man. Like, there's nothing else that you could do. You gotta take care of it.
but here's the thing. There's a lot of guys that are jerks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying just for guys, but also women. I mean, depending on how you deal with it. Hey guys.
I cheated on my husband 3 months ago. I need advice to make it right. Not good. Alright. She says she was like, she makes me laugh more than everyone else. She's the closest thing to a soulmate that I ever had. For years, I've been deeply in love with her, and it hurts. It's almost a decade, and my love for her has only gotten stronger. And 1 decade. Even when I try getting over it and denying it, I have loved others, but not on the level that I loved her. It's everything about her. Her humor, her mind, her flaws. I love everything. Sometimes my feelings leave me feeling both lonely, guilty while I'm talking to her. She isn't happy with her relationship. He's abusive. She's fed up with it. I remain supportive as much as I can, even though it kills me. I see what we can be. I know she has some sort of romantic feelings toward me tucked away as well. What do? Do I just support it? If it happens, it happens. Should I distance myself? Should I risk it all? Throw everything out there? And hope for the best? I'm at a loss. What should I do? Alright, to start off, please don't send hate or anything. I can assure you, I already told myself that. Most likely she will get hate.
Yeah,
but,
she would.
Oh well. Let's start.
Yeah.
3 months ago, I went on a business trip. 3-day trip. On the first night, I went out drinking with some co-workers. While out, a man started flirting with me and I liked the attention. My husband has always been loving and supportive. He is handsome, in incredible shape, and he constantly compliments me.
Oh.
I don't know why I felt so gratified by this random guy, but I did. After way too many drinks, I went up to his apartment and we had intimacy. Immediately after, I realized what I'd done and left. I cut my part in the work trip and said I was ill and went home. I immediately confessed to my husband. I told him everything. Offered to answer all his questions. He just said he needed time for a walk. And when he came back, he asked me if I liked it. I was honest with him. I didn't. It was drunk intimacy with a man that clearly didn't care if I enjoyed it. This guy is nowhere near as good as my husband. I told him all of this. He just stood there looking at me and told me he needed to go out for a bit and think, and left again. He was gone for a couple of hours and finally stumbled back through the front door really drunk. He could barely speak and kind of drunk. This has now become the norm since it happened. He's gone from drinking maybe 3 times a month to drinking every night. You heard him.
And that was the husband, right?
And not just drinking, getting blackout drunk, passing out in the backyard or in the couch. He started smoking cigarettes again. He quit 2 years ago, but he started again. He's been blowing off our friends when they invite him out at events. He just goes to work, comes home, drinks, smokes, passes out. He hasn't gone to the gym since I told him. He used to go 5 times a day. He barely eats. Whenever I try to talk to him, he just responds with short answers or mumbles. We had our first marriage counseling session. He barely spoke. The counselor told him to get something out of him. He just did the same thing, short answers or mumbles. I offer everything I can to make things right. I've been doing the things he has always asked me to. Makes coffee for him every morning. Tells him he's handsome. Offers to do errands. He doesn't seem to care anymore. He just seems like a former shell of himself. I'm really scared I done something so bad. I haven't seen him smile this entire time. 2 nights ago, he came back from the whatever pub. He was drinking, had a bloody nose and a black eye. I was horrified. Tried to find out what happened. He told me F off. He started telling me I might as well go find that guy I cheated with so I could be happy. I tried telling him I've always been happy with him, but he threw it back at my face, asking why I cheated them. I don't have an answer. I spend these months racking my brain, but I can't think of a single reason why I did it. He wasn't better looking, nicer, in better shape, more intelligent, or anything. That conversation when he came with the bloody nose and black eye is the longest one we had. I told him what I did. I don't know what to do. Have I ruined my marriage? I'm asking the men here, is there something your cheating partner did that made you feel better? I'm at a loss. I lost my husband more than anything. Watching him despite killing me. Please, I need advice.
Well,
Ooh, this is a big one.
so well, you need an advice? What can we give you?
It's kind of it's a
What do you
story.
think? What do you think? What can you give her an advice? With all that drinking, with all that Because in the beginning they were okay.
She just ruined it. Like, let's be honest, she ruined it.
Yeah, she ruined it
Because he was happy, and now he's just drinking, smoking. He doesn't go to the gym anymore. He doesn't take care of himself.
Why? Because she went to the wrong path.
She broke him basically
Yeah.
for cheating.
And she has all in his. She has everything to question herself, because it's basically not the guy's fault. It's basically the woman's fault in this story, in this situation of the story. If I make myself clear, basically, my opinion, I think it's like my friend said. It's like,
I know it's hard, huh?
it's very. I'm sorry if I got a little bit quiet, but it's like very, very disturbing how.
I mean, if it was him, I would honestly tell him to break up with her. But for her,
a woman has feelings to like a man, but basically a man, like my friend said, like for me, for example, it's very hard for a relationship to keep. But for other people, I don't know how you guys will take it, but it's really hard. Everything captured, like, oh man, really good, huh?
yeah.
What do you think?
Honestly, like, damn, I don't even know what advice to give her because she broke him, man.
She effed up. That's all you can say. Like in the story, she effed up.
I'm gonna be honest. This relationship is most likely not gonna be saved because they tried marriage counseling and everything, and he doesn't care. He just broken. Honestly, if you really love him, like, I mean, you shouldn't have cheated in the first place, but if you really love him, just break up with him because he's never gonna be the same.
Because some relationships I seen and hear that they do work even when you're cheating, they still continue. But other relationships, it's not. In this story, you're not gonna be saved. No, just break up, go different way, and just move on. There's no way. So, alright guys, this is the last story for today. This beautiful afternoon.
My current girlfriend is cheating on me. Oof, already a bad start. I'm a male, 27, and my girlfriend is 28, female. We both officially were a couple on September 8th. We are a very stable relationship in the beginning. It's about 4 weeks before it was about 4 weeks before we agreed to go official. Once we were officially dating, I started to learn more about her ins and outs, such as how she treats kids, her parents, those around there. She is stable by day. She has a few insecurities here and there, such as the insecurity that I would cheat on her. Note that I've never even cheated on a math test before, so why would I cheat on a human? She said to herself, if I did any of that, and made me a promise that I'll never cheat. I agreed. And we both agreed to never cheat on each other. It was a good 3 weeks. Then her family decides to go on vacation at Vietnam because everyone was free around that time. Things started to get a little shady when she went overseas. On October 1st, she went shopping with her male best friend to buy dresses, then go drinking. That's a red flag. She wouldn't contact me for 2 days. Well, she did the post for the events on her Facebook, but the spicy pictures were posted on his as well. She was in bed with him after some drinks. I have flashbacks to the moment of infidelity. So I called her and asked her about the pictures. She didn't reply until the next day. She then accused me of being controlling when I said that I didn't like the pictures. You shouldn't be taking pictures like that with your male best friends.
What?
When you already have a boyfriend. We were Facebook official already, and the family knows it. After that incident, the guy proceeds to block me. She continues to go drinking with him and his friends. At this point, I was like, she's an adult. She could take care of herself. I'm not going to stress because it's the first time, and maybe I didn't give her enough friend dynamic, so I'll give her benefit of the doubt. Mm-mm. However, starting October 18th, she started hiding her status and told me that she was on a 4-day trip with her close friends. She wouldn't call me. I was like, go have fun. However, suddenly, the night our relationship started disappearing, it turns out that she went out with only the same guy best friend. They shared a hotel and everything. He even bought her a ring. While all this is happening, she sends me a lot of texts from her friend's previous date, pretending to be innocent. His profile shows all these images since it was public. I didn't bat an eye when my friends updated me what they found. Now I'm calm and collectively planning my next steps. She still believes that I don't know that the friend covered her trip with option 2. I'm still the better catch, but she chose someone for chump change. I'm currently now not seeking revenge. I'm just waiting for her to meet me during my birthday to confront her all this honesty. I'm curious if she'll be truthful. To be honest, I know my worth. I'm not going to be petty. I just want to tell her the truth, and then I'll leave. What does the community think about this? Ooh.
All right.
Later.
Now you're peace.